Hi everybody, it is Michelle from Garden City Homestead. I have been just a little stressed out lately, as I'm sure lots of you have too. So I have kind of taken a second dive into canning as a stress reliever for me. So maybe this will help you learn something or you'll just enjoy watching. I am going to try to make 3 things at one time. I am going to make applesauce, apple butter, which there's very little difference between the two, and apple cider vinegar with the waste products. It just kind of seems like the most logical way to do this to me, but I've never tried it before, so it should be fun. And I will say, I do have one of these handy gadgets here that you can core and automatically peel your apples with. But after looking at all the videos online about not needing to peel your apples and you can just stick them in there and use an immersion blender to blend it all up, I really think that's how I'm gonna go. I can't imagine doing extra work for nothing. And if you've ever used one of these things, the one thing I don't like about them is that they get juice everywhere. And if I can avoid having to do that, great. So I have this giant crock pot. Well, I guess it's really not that giant. We'll see if it can hold all my apples. We could have a problem there, actually. I'm going to be using this, and let me show you. This is what I'm going to make the apple cider vinegar in. It has a little tap at the bottom. I don't really care too much about the tap at the bottom. For this application, I usually make kombucha in this, and in kombucha, the mother forms on top. And I believe in apple cider vinegar, the mother forms on the bottom. I could be wrong. I've never made apple cider vinegar before. But this is where I'm going to be putting all of my scraps. So come along with me and check it out. It should be fun. So the first step that I need to do is peel and, not peel. Please, people, not peel, not today. Not today. I am going to cut up my apples. Should be really simple and easy and not take me too long. I have a large amount of apples here and I'm super excited about this. Some of them, well, one of them is bruised. Most of them are Granny Smith apples. I happen to like tart apples. A lot of them are, I have no idea what kind of apples. Lidl, if you didn't know, and you should write this down or remember it, Lidl has started putting these in front of their, like at a end cap near the checkout, and inside they will be full of all different kinds of produce. And they don't care if you mix and match and grab all the stuff that you want. So sometimes, and it's 30 cents a pound. I don't know if you could read that on the box. So it's stuff that they don't feel comfortable selling that they would normally throw away or whatever they do with it. Well, I have gotten a lot of cool stuff that way. I think I've only seen them the last 2 weeks. I think they just started doing it. Most of these Granny Smith apples I already had because my daughter wanted to do a science project with apples and then changed her mind. So I then went out and bought strawberries instead. But that's okay, no big deal. But anyway, I don't want these to go bad. I have a ton of them. And I've also been able to pick up some of these guys. And there are several different kinds of apples that I've grabbed over the last week or so. And they usually don't have tags on them, so you don't know what they are. Unless you're an apple expert, which I'm not at all. So this bad spot, I'm just going to cut off and put in the box for the chickens. I'm sure everybody has a chicken box in their house if you have chickens. But I did just see on a UK channel today that Liz Blythe, I think, that they can't give kitchen scraps to their chickens in the UK. And I would love to know why. I don't know why. She never said in the video. And it was an old video, so I did pose the question in the comments, but I'm sure that she won't see it. It's just one of those things. But you guys know. Somebody has to know. Tell me in the comments. All right. So this is the only one out of all of these that really had a bad spot worth noting, which is kind of incredible considering. So I'm just going to cut these up into big chunks and throw them in there. And I'm going to put the cores in here. And I'm not going to be careful about this at all. I just want to fill it up. This is so freeing. I really thought I was going to have a huge mess in here with apple juice everywhere. And the videos, Liz's video about making apple cider vinegar is one of the videos where she was talking about you can peel it or not peel it. But I also saw several other videos because, you know, I learn everything on YouTube. Almost. I saw several videos where they peeled them and several where they didn't peel them. And I've just got to try it. These I have scrubbed really well. I got the water super hot and used a vegetable scrubber and went to town. I was really aiming to get all of the wax off. And since I knew I was going to be using the whole apple with the apple peel and everything, I wanted to get as many pesticides off as I can because these are not organic apples. I mean, I wouldn't spend the money to buy organic apples for my daughter's science fair project. And that's originally why I bought all these green apples. Boy, I feel like I left a lot on that one, but I didn't. There you go. I didn't go deep enough on this one. There's really just something cathartic about chopping apples. I've been making a lot of food lately. I canned chicken soup and chicken stock. And you know, the Lord, I think, works in mysterious ways because I really ordered a whole bunch of canning books so I could have a bunch of different recipes before, through interlibrary loan, before all this craziness hit the world. And they've all come in, and as a matter of fact, the library called me and said, hey, you need to get here before 7 o'clock today on Monday, because we're about to close indefinitely and another one of your books came in. So that was pretty cool. In here recording a video. All right, so I got this guy as full as I could without the lid sitting up too high. And most people season it right now. I'm gonna wait until it cooks down a little bit and then put the seasonings in there. This is all of the apple pieces. Now I did have, I think 5 apples left over that wouldn't fit in here. So I just cut them up and added them to this. So this is spring water from Ellery, South Carolina, which isn't too far from here. So let's see how much this holds. I need to cover the apples. Hey, almost a gallon. Wonder what, everybody always says to cover the apples, but what if I just add extra? I don't want to put the whole gallon in it. I'm not gonna probably mess it all up. Okay, so now I have to come up with a weight to weight it down with. I think the only thing I have that big is going to be a bag. And I think I'm going to use this water just in case it spills in here. I just wouldn't want tap water in there. I feel like it's not going to be able to breathe like that. But they are all under the water, except for one, Rebel. All right. Oh wait, I didn't put the sugar in. All right, start over. All right, so new sugar. I'm going to put almost 2 cups in, probably 1 3/4. All right. Replay. Okay, then you want to put this in a dark place and stir it up every couple of days. So since this is so heavy, I'm probably going to have my daughter find a place for it. But when it is time to season this, I will bring you back and show you what I'm going to do. Hey guys, it is about 6 hours later. Look at how precious this is. I started to stir it up without video recording it. And then I was like, no, I can't do that. I have to show you. This is so beautiful. Look how mushy these are. Just when I stir them up, they're breaking down. Now, when you make applesauce, you only have to cook it for an hour. And when you make apple butter, you cook it for 8 to 12 hours. And I've got this set to cook for 12 hours. And it is very late here right now. I think it might be midnight or after. I'm a night owl. Anyway, I just came in here. It smells so good. I just came in here to stir this up so that it could have a chance to break down naturally more overnight. And look at how amazing it is. In the morning, that's when I'm going to taste it and figure out what I'm going to add to it. Now, I started this out intending to make applesauce and apple butter, and I still could do that. I mean, you can cook your applesauce however long you want to. It's really the difference in the spices. But I don't know. It's just so beautiful. It's so empowering to learn how to make these recipes that our grandmothers made. And, you know, I'm just so excited about doing this. And that's like the thing I've committed to do this year. I don't think I've mentioned that. I haven't recorded much this year. I really want to learn more canning. And last year, when I bought a pressure canner, and I've been using that quite a bit lately, and I just happened to have an overabundance of apples, and I was like, what on earth am I gonna do with these? So I'm so excited that this is so beautiful. I mean, it already looks like applesauce. I guess it is applesauce right now. Except for the peels in here haven't been ground up yet, but that's okay. They will be. I'm not going to put the immersion blender in it right now. I'm just going to let them keep cooking. I'll probably put the immersion blender in it in the morning. You know what? Since this is so mashed right now, I mean, even from when I started, I didn't think that it was going to end up looking like this. I might go ahead and taste it. Here is a sneak peek at the apple cider vinegar. Okay guys, I can't wait. until the morning to taste this. I'm going to have to taste it right now. Look at how beautiful that looks. So nice and thick already. It's gorgeous. Ignore the bed hair because it is like midnight right now. Anyway, look at how beautiful. Oh my God. That does not need anything else at all. That is wonderful, amazing applesauce. Oh my goodness, I'm not adding sugar or anything else. Now, when I wake up in the morning, I might change my mind. But in the middle of the night, this is amazing. So I'm just gonna let it keep cooking. Okay, it's the morning, guys. Smile, Lucy.
Hi.
And I'm getting her to taste it because it only has apples right now, and I don't even know if I'm going to add anything else. It's so good.
That's really good. Oh, it's really hot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to taste it too because I think I'm just leaving it like it is. If it tastes like it did last night anyway. Okay, it's early in the morning. Learn my lesson from her. You guys, I don't know what combination of apples I put in there because of the way I got them, but they are so good. I'm just going to let this cook down some more to get some of the juice out. But it's so good. It is going to stay just like that. We're going to finish this process up, and all I'm going to do is blend it up. Taste it again. It's a little looser than I would like it to be. See how it's falling off? That's because I just blended it up, I'm sure. You guys are so good. So good. I'm probably going to let this keep cooking for a little while just to try to cook down some. But it was amazing. So I don't think I'm going to wrap the video up here. I'm going to try to post a video a day while we're stuck at home. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.